In all my videos, I've been sitting at this desk, either playing video games or telling stories, but I like acting and I wanted to make an acting monologue. So I did, and here's how I did it. Well, I like acting, and because like acting, I wandered YouTube to see what kind of content there was, and first I came across something called script to screen, which is pretty cool. You can see the scenes of famous actors, famous movies with the script underneath it, so it's pretty cool to see how they did their script analysis. But then I also saw just random acting monologues, and it was pretty cool. I saw all these talented actors that I had never seen before perform monologues, and I thought I want to do one as well. So I did, and this is the setup you're seeing that I used, but what you're not seeing is all the things that I used. So let me show you. While I may look pretty close to the camera, I'm actually quite far. I can literally just show you right now. This is the distance I am standing from the camera. It's pretty comfortable to not just have a camera in your face, so this is pretty nice. And then if I just, what's up guys, welcome to the vlog. Alright, that's for the audio. Right, I wanted to show you this. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. That is a big speaker that I have. It's a party box. I used that. Of course, you don't need to have it. It's just a speaker that I have. I am still not holding my microphone. I had a friend record a line so I could do my monologue, and then I played it on that party box. I used the biggest speaker that I had because I wanted to feel like somebody was actually in the room. Of course, again, you don't need it. It's just I have it, so I used it. That's basically the rule of self-taping or making monologues, is that you use what you have. Usually, traditionally in self-taping, you would have like not this type of background. You would use a flat white wall. I thought, I'm not submitting this to anything, so I'll just use my curtains. There's a whole window behind here, but I thought if I just close my curtains, it's not a distracting background. So if you have a green screen or a blue screen or any like type of flat wall that's one color with nothing distracting on it, then I would suggest you using that. But to start out, you need to start out, so just use whatever you have. I use this speaker. Yeah, I love hardstyle. Anyway, then for the eye line, I just put. Hold on, let me show you. I'm recording on my phone now, and as you can see, here is an old camera that I have. It's a camcorder. It records in 1080p, 50 fps. Nothing too crazy. But this right here is the trusty tripod. You must have one of these to film a monologue. It makes everything just so much easier. And that's a picture of me when I was a kid. For an eyeline, I literally used, I know it's weird, but let me show you what I did. I was standing facing the curtains over there, and this is what I was looking at. I mean, I could talk to my little self, but I'm not going to use that as an eyeline. Also because it was right above my camera, so if I self-tape and I talk above my camera, it kind of looks like I'm looking at you. It also looks like I'm looking over you, which is weird. I would never do that in a self-tape. The camera would never also be positioned in that way. So I just put this little guy over here, off to the side. So Foxy is over here, and the camera would be like positioned somewhere over here. So when I'm talking, I'm looking here, so you can see that I'm looking off to the side. which indicates, of course, that I'm talking to somebody and not that I'm looking over the camera. That's just weird. I know I could have used anything other than Foxy. I probably could have just used a post-it note and drawn a smiley face on it. I've seen other people do that as well, but I just do it okay. I just do with what I got. Then we have the lighting. The lighting is gonna be a little bit weird for you, but I'm gonna tip my camera backwards. It's just the light in my room. It's nothing special, but there's more. This window's open slightly so I can get some natural light in the shot. It also works very well because it's so close to the wall over there as a backlight, so I don't have any harsh shadows. Then I also have artificial light over here. Again, I just use the things that I've got. I have that light for studying whenever I sit here, which is not often, but whenever I do sit here, I make my homework and I have that light so I can see everything. I mean, that was pretty obvious now, wasn't it? Yes! That light, I tilted it this way. Then with the natural light, I'm pointing, you can see it, with the natural light and the light in the middle of my room, you get an effect that we had at the start. Curtains, I kind of messed them up. There you are. And that's how I did the lighting. The script, I wrote it myself. Monologue selection, just choose something that fits your look and maybe a bit your character. It would be a problem if I acted like a 60-year-old woman, because I just don't look like it, right? So if you're gonna do a monologue, choose one that fits your face, that fits who you are, maybe is a better description. Especially if you start out, then you might want to choose some easier monologues, not ones that start off with crying or crazy expressions or gigantic paragraphs that you need to memorize. Just choose something simple like I did. I wrote it myself. That made it very easy for me to memorize the lines. And I want to tell you once more that you don't need fancy stuff to get started. I mean, I have a camera, but I bought that camera a long time ago. I didn't buy it specifically for acting. I bought the speaker because I like to listen to music and I like to have fun parties in my backyard with my friends. Neighbors don't complain, by a miracle, by the way. They're chill like that. I'm lucky, really. I used the light that I have for studying. I used the natural light, and you really don't need much. You can use your phone. Most phones have HD cameras. The audio is fine on a phone. If you can prop it up against something, it'll be fine too. But just make sure that the camera is eye level and that you have good framing, because I watched a lot of how to self-tape videos. I could tell you them, leave a bit of space on top of the head, stand in the middle, make sure that the camera is at eye line, have an eye line that is not looking directly into the camera, stuff like that. There's a lot of videos out there that can help you better than I can with actors that have actually booked roles. I'm just enthusiastic and can't wait to book roles, but I wanted to make footage first, and I'm still studying something that has nothing to do with acting. The problem with propping it as your phone or something up against something is that you'll get like a weird upward angle. Hold up, let me show you what that looks like. This is about what it would look like when I tilt my camera backwards. Usually you'll see this when you prop up your phone or something against something else. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? There's a lot of space here, and it just, when I talk to somebody else, it feels disengaged. It feels weird, maybe is a better word. So buy a tripod. It's like an essential. If you're gonna make more monologues, then that's probably the first thing that you need to buy. Most of them come with attachments as well to mount your phone on. That's all I used to film my monologue. I didn't really use anything else, except for my PC, where I edited the footage, but that's a simple fade in, fade out, normalize the audio, stuff like that, just so you can hear me clearly. And that's not that scary. Unless you want to see that, then I'll be happy to make another video on how that works. If you want to do a monologue, I would think, actually no, I know for sure that you already have the tools, for except for maybe a tripod, that you need to film a monologue. So if you want to, and you're watching this video, so you probably do want to, get to it. And if you did it, tell me, leave a comment, or maybe you've already done some. I'd love to see some. I've been scouring YouTube to see monologues because I just want to be in the actors community. So if there isn't one, let's make one. And if there already is one, where are you guys at? Because I want to be in there. Alright, I have nothing left to say for this video. So that'll be the end of it. Have you made monologues? Do you want to make monologues? Let me know in the comments. Since I'm still a small channel, I'll just reply. So that's a guarantee. Why not leave a comment then? Literally anything that's on your mind, leave it. Then subscribe, because if you don't, then if you don't, what will happen if you don't? If you subscribe, you'll be able to keep in touch with me. Not like that. You will get my videos recommended to you on your For You page. If you turn on notifications, you'll get notifications. But if you like monologues, just subscribe. You'll want to. If you like monologues, you'll want to subscribe. I will see you in the next video.